Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. My name is Hoopty, and we are continuing our transcontinental railroad. We've almost made it from Laramie over to Rawlins, but we are waiting to see if our iron train here is going to give us this first medal that we can earn of acting with foresight. Foresight implying that at some point it was going to tell us to do this anyway, to build up a stockpile of tools as early as possible. So one more iron ore and they should set out on their way. There they go. Let's zoom in on the train and watch it. Oh, darn it. As soon as I right mouse click it. So can I not pan around him? Ah, there we go. I'm hitting the wrong button to pan around him. This dude's just standing out in the open, chilling, waving his arms around apparently. He's like, let's go for a ride. Let's move this iron ore. I'm also interested in seeing how much money this is going to make with every trip. And so while he's headed over here, we will see that they've started putting iron back into this depot. So we hopefully won't have the issue of waiting next time they come back. Just that first load up can take a little bit of time, a little bit of extra time. Alright, here we go. We're coming in the final pass here, or the final home stretch to the freight station. Unload $257,000. That is very nice. Okay, but we didn't get the... Okay, so they've made 4 tools. It says there's no line usage. That's interesting. Okay, they've stored 24, and they are producing tools. So maybe we have to produce a certain number of tools. Production per year is 12 tools. Maybe we have to get the stored value up to a certain amount. Alright, well, unfortunately, we'll let that line do its job, but we are going to go ahead and keep pushing on with our transcontinental railroad line here. Alright, our alignment's just a tad bit off. So, I think we'll come back this way just a little bit, like that. Always make sure to adjust our terrain up or down, make sure we're not spending extra money that we don't need to. I don't know if it costs us more money to go through the forest or not. You know, I don't know. In some cases, I think, well, that should actually make us money because clearly we would be selling those logs, right? We're not just gonna, or we would be using them to create the timber underneath. Okay, and so look at this. That train has already loaded up with iron and headed right back out. So that's perfect. We've got, I think 28 carts is going to be a good number. Let's real quickly before we do anything else, let's take a look. Oh wow, actually they've already got 12 more listed. So, there, actually adding another cart may not be a bad idea. We could theoretically put another train on that line, but I don't want to waste that money. I think that would be a waste of money potentially. Just checking all of our terrain deformations. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so we've completed the rail line between Laramie and Rawlins. Now we need to build a passenger station between Rawlins and Evanston, and oh, this is the one where we're running it through the wells. Okay, so the problem with the Indians has been settled, but we've already encountered our next challenge. Before us lies miles and miles of nothing but bone-dry steppe. We'll need to make sure we don't run out of water. However, there should be iron ore deposits that we can exploit to earn a bit of extra money and to produce tools. Aha! So we already started doing that. Foresight. Oh wow, look at all that iron there. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, I think actually we are gonna need to add another cart. So the train is on its way back, so we're actually going to tell it to stop at the depot first. We're going to add a couple carts, probably 2 carts to that guy. And then let's come in while that's slow, get into the depot. Oh, it's almost there. Let's buy some more. I don't know why that starts off outside in my view. I don't like that. Buy a couple more gondolas. I don't know if I want to do another one that's putting us kind of low. How much do we have over here? We got 54 right now. And this train could hold, I think each one of these holds 7. Is it 7? It's 7. So 7 times 6 boys and girls, that's 36. So we still can't even take all of the iron that's there. We'll buy one more. And then we have to set the line again, back to the Iron Horse line, and it'll move right back out. We'll go pick up that iron, and we will be making some good money. Okay, so we are low on money. Our loan has already been used up. The investors won't like that, but if we ask nicely, maybe they'll give us a little bit more. We are not going to get more money. We are going to do everything in our power to make this iron line our moneymaker. We're going to shake our moneymaker for all it's worth on that iron mine. But we are going to have to slow down a bit here because we are desperately out of money. As soon as this load is delivered, we may not have the issues that we're having right now. Where to put this? Let's put it up over here maybe. Okay, oh, we've got a question mark here in Rollins. What's this about? Okay, the mysterious gold nugget. Oh, okay, so this is another one of our metals, potentially. It is rumored that a huge nugget of gold is buried somewhere in the wasteland before us. The first settlers are said to have buried it somewhere out in no man's land while on the run from gunslingers. An aging saloon girl in Laramie knows more. Follow the clues. Excuse me. Oops. Apparently if you click on Laramie, it just brings up the... I thought it was going to zoom us over there, so we'll zoom ourselves over there. Ah, we can also see how much our new iron train is producing for us. Let's wait for it. Wait for it. Almost $450,000. That's awesome. So that train is actually really going to help us out. All right. The huge nugget is buried in the desert, says the lady in the saloon. This is, of course, incredibly vague. However, she also seems to think that the Indians may have already found the nugget and then reburied it as is. Excuse me, reburied it as, in their minds, gold cannot be eaten. Okay. So let's jump to the next. Oh, that jumped us to the desert. Okay, so that didn't help. The Indians. Ah, there we go. Okay. Take a look for... Okay, a small Indian boy, who was evidently better disposed towards us than his father, has whispered the following to one of our people. In the mountain that sun kisses goodnight, and where the shadow of the great tree pierces the heavy rock, you will find nothing that can be eaten. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, so that last segment told us that they reburied it as in their minds gold cannot be eaten. So this is a reference to the fact that they have found the golden nugget and re-hidden it. Does this take us right to it? Oh my gosh. Is that really a thing? That seems like cheating for us to... Is that... there? Okay. Wow. So that's a thing. So, yeah, that I would say that is a shadow of a tree piercing a rock. We have to use the terrain tool. So that's going to be this tool. We're going to need to dig, so we're going to go down. We're going to dig right here. That's a pretty big hole. I mean, how far down did they bury this thing? Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had a family emergency come up for a moment. We're back at it, so we're still digging. So it took us like right to this place. We've dug down quite a bit. We're spending a lot of money. I don't understand. Okay, Alright. We're not gonna dig any more for right now. I've spent way too much money. Look at that hole. It took us right to this spot, didn't it? I mean, and it made sense because we looked at it and there was a tree whose shadow pierced the thing. So either the game is trolling us or that nugget is buried really, really deep. Alright, oh, well, our train did just make a delivery, so we have $548,000 now. But instead of continuing our dig for right now, we're going to let that money build up. And we're going to start planning this route through the desert. So this is the route where we want to try to go past all of the wells. So we've got a pretty decent line coming towards Evanston. A few little jaunts to the south again because we're headed west. So yeah, that's the south. So let's go ahead and move out with the line here. Hopefully, since this is desert, it's going to be pretty flat. Oh, we've got some terrain deformation happening here. Ah, there we go. So I'm guessing we just have to go through each one of these green circles, probably. I hope so, because that's what we're going to do. Turn the corner. Straight shot to the next one. Oh, there's some deformation happening here. There we go. Save a few $1,000s. Apparently digging for gold is going to cost us quite a bit of money, so every little bit we can save. We want to do that. Our iron line is apparently caught up with production, so we might need to... might end up being worthwhile to sell one of those carts now. We'll see. We're gonna have to go north here. Head straight out here. We'll cut and try to get just the corner. Like that. Alright, we'll round this corner at Evanston, or at this last one, and then we'll probably wait there because we're gonna be getting a little bit low on moolah. We're really trying to avoid... Alright, so Evanston, where are we gonna... I guess since we're coming out on the south side, again, yeah, that's the south side of Evanston, I guess we're probably gonna put our train station maybe right off the end of Evanston here, which will be fine. We can then run a line over towards Ogden and then south from Ogden, because that station is weird out there. I'm guessing that's where we have to end our line eventually. So we'll just leave that like that. What is going on with this? Why is this train not moving? I'm going to pause it for a second and see if we can figure out why. Because I think they haven't loaded any more iron. Is the iron... They're not producing any. They've got a ton of it stored. Why is this not moving iron? What is going... Oops, I'm rotating. My apologies. Still kind of trying to get used to the production. Why are they not producing? Oh, so they have a ton of stored iron. Why are they not producing? do I have to do? Is this an issue of somebody needs to use the tools? We're not using tools. I think that, okay, so I think what is happening here is the iron is not being shipped anymore because they have too much of it stored here. The reason they have too much of it stored here is because they are at capacity on how many tools they can store. So we've got to figure out a way to start using the tools. I don't think there's any... So industrial buildings want machines and fuel and construction materials. I don't... Okay. So commercial buildings have the tools need. So we could set up a... essentially, we need a way to get the tools from this building down here into the city. So we're going to set up a truck stop, similar to the grain setup that we have. I don't want to do that. I'd like to squeeze it in here somewhere. Alright, we'll probably put it back here like this, off the road. Connect a piece of road to it. Small street's fine. Alright, and then we need a truck station up here. Because we gotta be making that money. We can't be without our money. Alright, we need a depot to produce the trucks. Or the carts, because we're gonna use carts. And we're gonna buy some wagons. Put 3 on the line to begin with. I'm going to create a new line. And that line is going to go from here down to these commercial buildings. We're going to call that the tool time line. And so hopefully what we will see... You know what? I didn't even pay attention. Can those vehicles even carry tools? Okay, good. Whew. Oh, otherwise that would have been wasted money. So we're going to see... Oh, they're moving right on past the line. I forgot to tell them to load full. So that one's going to go ahead and go, but these other ones should wait. So hopefully... We may not... Oh, this is unfortunate. We may end up having to take out a loan because we may not be able to make money. This truck stop is servicing these buildings which need cargo. Or need tools. Let's fast forward time and see if they're going to load these guys up at all. They're not. Oh wait, yes they are. Woohoo! Alright, so now we've hopefully fixed that problem. They're going to start producing tools again, and we're going to start shipping them to the city, which will actually make us even more money. But we are going to have to give this some time to develop because we are currently negative dollars. That's not good. Alright, we really need this train line to hurry up and get going. We're going to put this one vehicle over here so we can watch it, because it's the first one that's carrying any tools for us. Hopefully the train is going to get loaded up now because they're going to be producing, yep, line usage is yes, they're producing 10 tools a year. Once they get some of these out of storage, they'll produce even more. Iron ore. We're just, see, with that train just sitting there, we're wasting money, unfortunately. That really bums me out, honestly, but we can't do anything about it. Let's see if how much money we make when they drop off the tools. Only about 2,500. Oh well. Okay, so now our iron is slowly getting put back into the train. So hopefully we've resolved this issue. They're producing 18 tools a year. And right now they're just having an issue getting them out of the building. I mean, we've got people waiting. Come on, just get them out of the building already. We've got to get this production moving along. Oh, this frustrates me. But there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to wait and let the system do its job. I think we are going to sell one of those train cars, especially if they're going to struggle getting these tools out of the... They're producing the tools faster than they can move them to the depot, which seems a little bit weird. I don't know if adding more lines... Actually, we need to check. How are we doing over here? We may actually be... We have too many trucks over here. Oh, new vehicles are available. That's fine. I think we've actually got too many... Yeah, we've got too many trucks over here. Can we send you to the depot? Will you do that? Yeah, he's just gonna skip it. Okay, we're gonna send that one to the depot. We'll sell it, make a little bit of money back. Come on, train. 45 out of 49. Hurry up. Alright, okay, so now looks like we've got tools starting to wait here, which is good. That means that we're finally moving them out of the warehouse at a little bit faster pace, hopefully. Okay, one of these should be going back to the depot. Is he there? Not yet. Now he's there, so we are going to... Is that the sell button? Sell the vehicle. There we go. Not a lot of money back, but it's a little bit, and right now every little bit counts. Oh, looks like the train is moving on now, finally. So that's really going to be our moneymaker. We got to keep that train going. Once he gets here and delivers, we're going to tell him to go back to the depot. We'll sell one of the cars off. I don't think we need it. It's going to take a while. We'll see. Once he's like right about here on the trip back, we'll see how much iron is currently stored out at that other freight depot. How we doing? Okay, so these trucks are actually waiting for tools, so I think 3 is exactly... I keep calling them trucks, but I know they're horse-drawn wagons. Alright, so hopefully this delivery of iron ore will put us back in the green, or in the black, excuse me, not the green. Green, I'm thinking money, but technically the term is in the black. Because I think this is $450,000. Yep. Okay, alright, so we're back in the black, luckily. So let's go take a look and see how much iron is sitting at the station over here. Got 18. So basically they're going to get 36 iron per round trip, I believe. And we can store 49 of it. So yeah, we're going to send him to the depot. And he'll stop at the depot and we will sell one of the carts, which will also make us a little bit of money. And then we really got to keep moving on the train track, because we unfortunately wasted a lot of time there waiting for production to catch up, or sales, excuse me. We were waiting on sales. We've got 22. What if we sold 2 of them? That would be 14 points off, which would be 35. We'd have 35. I think that would end up... I think if we sell 2 carts, we'll be alright, actually. We're gonna sell 2 of them, or we're gonna detach 2 of them. Gets us a little bit of money back. Set them back to the Iron Horse line and keep them moving. Because right now we've got, yeah. So we're at a production stall again. It looks like it shouldn't be that bad of a production stall. We just got to keep those. Oh, a new horse cart. We've just got to keep the tools moving from the city into the town, or from the excuse me, from the factory into the town is our big issue. Alright, and I don't think that we're going to require them to stay here anymore. I think that we're going to change this line. Instead of a full load, we're just going to say load available. That way we keep them moving. Hopefully, because they have a maintenance cost whether they're moving or not. So hopefully we can at least be making some money every single time. Maybe not the maximum amount, but at least some. So let's see, we need to finish our rail system here. We need a train station, which we said we were going to put here on the south side of town. We don't need it to be 100 or 160 meters long. I have probably done that on other ones and wasted some money. Alright, so let's hook this line up. Okay, so we've done that. And we got the dry spell. That's good. Choose an option so that... Okay, strike. The workers are refusing to lift even a single finger. They claim that they haven't been paid for months. No idea whether that's right, but we're pretty short on money and it's only a matter of time before the investors pull the plug on us, on funding us. We put off paying our guys until next month and promise them double wages in return. Or there's another alternative over in Ogden. Now let's pause this. So look at the question mark in Ogden to find out more about the alternative. Alright, where Ogden is way over here in the west. It's the next city, isn't it? Yes, it is. We're getting close to the end of our line, but we are running short on money. Okay, pious men, pious hardworking people live in Ogden who outright refuse to accept the progress of civilization. They would work for us all for almost nothing. In return, we'd only need to help them build a new bridge so that they can get their harvest across the river to the village. We need a bridge, and then we'd obviously have to... Oh no, that just says connect it with a road. Okay, so they've already got the majority of the road, but I'm guessing we'll also have to set up the truck stops and the wagons and whatnot, if I had to guess. But let's see if we do. I don't know what's the difference in cost between a country road and a. So that's 65,000 if we connect it with a country road. Is there a difference if we do it with a city street? Oh, it's actually more expensive with a city street. So we would definitely do a country road. Alright, so the alternative is $100,000 to pay the workers. If we build a bridge... I think we need the money, so I think we're gonna go ahead and use the pious, hardworking people of Ogden. Set them up a bridge. Pause it. Oh, hey, look, we got the metal for the tool factory. Okay, so on we go. Good, finally it's back to work. Unfortunately, our tools are worn out and terribly inefficient. Fortunately, we acted with foresight and have already built up a good supply. Drunken Indians might keep getting in our way for unfathomable reasons, but we were able to produce more tools than they can break. Thank God. Outstanding. Alright. Build a rail line between Evanston and Ogden. Okay. So how are we doing on our metals? We've got 2 of the metals. We still have to find the gold nugget, which is buried somewhere. We haven't... May of 1874. We have less than 2 years. That's going to be tough. We haven't taken out any loans, so we should end up getting this metal. But we only have 2 years to get a line up between Ogden and Evanston, and I'm guessing down here. Alright, so because I'm going to guess that we have to turn and head south eventually, we are going to set up our passenger station here. We're going to do it right on the edge of town. How would be the best way of doing this? I could put an extra road over here. And I think that would be more cost efficient than making... Yeah, I think that's going to be more cost efficient than making the... Why can't that? Too much curvature, not possible. Too much curvature, not possible. Okay, well, let's unpause the game first and foremost. What? Too much construction is not possible? Okay, there we go. So if we do this, it's an extra $2,000, but then I think we can line up our track a little bit better, which in the long run will save us, I believe. We're gonna keep using every bit of money that we can that we've got to keep this rail line progressing, because we are gonna run out of time, I think, before we run out of money. We still have to find that darn... Oh wow, okay, look at the deformations in here. This is major. Okay, we need to slow this track down so we can go... This is a major hill, I didn't realize. We do smaller segments so we don't have as much terrain deformation here. We're still getting a lot of terrain deformation. Holy cow, oh my goodness. This is a much bigger hill than I thought. Oh man, okay. Well, what do we do here? We can try to turn it. It's probably a little bit too late to turn it, though. Let's delete some and try to turn it a little bit earlier. That's going to cost us a little bit of money in lost... we lost a little bit of money that way because we destroyed tracks that we already placed, but I think we're going to net gain here because of getting down into this lower, more even terrain. Yeah, I think that actually worked out well. Our train, we're still producing tools, but probably not fast enough. I'm not sure that we're going to get away with not taking out a loan in order to win all these things. So I'm going to pause it for a second because I want to take a strategic look at this. If we're not going to make, is it more important to make the 1874 cutoff, or to, because we're still going to need money to buy a locomotive and a passenger car. So is it more important to take out the loan? I guess either way, we earn one medal or lose another. So we're not going to take out the loan, and we're going to see if our iron line, our iron horse train, can make us enough money to maybe get away without having to do things. So either we go past 1874 and we don't take out loans, or we wait, see if we can earn enough money from our current production, our tool production, and maybe we squeak by in getting done before 1874. I keep wanting to say 19. Alright, let's go ahead and speed it up to 3 times. We're dangerously low on money, but we're gonna keep spending while we've got it. We may sit here for a little bit without any money, but that's gonna be... Oh, now we're out of money right now. Alright, so we're almost connected to Evanston, but it's almost 1873 already. The Iron Horse line is headed back with a cart full of iron ore, so that'll hopefully make us a few $100,000. We can finish connecting to Evanston and work on heading the track south. There's no point in buying a locomotive on this track yet because we want to be able to start them. Because I'm guessing that we're going to have to, you know what, I don't know. Maybe we don't even, maybe we just have to connect it. That would be awesome. I just assume we're going to have to send a train on it. That would make sense, right? Alright, well this is a sit and wait game. We don't have enough money to dig for, because good lord that was costing a lot of money to dig for that golden nugget. I am really surprised how much money that was costing us to dig, and we dug a deep hole. We may, in order to get the golden nugget and not take out a loan, we may have to go past 1874. In fact, at this point I don't think we're going to make 1874 in general. If I had realized we were going to have the tool shortage, or not the tool shortage, but the production issues where we had to set up the truck stop and everything, then we may have been okay, but that was only $211,000. We'll go ahead and keep using it. Alright, connect to Promontory Summit with the existing rail line. Okay, so what is Promontory Summit? I'm guessing it's that one station down here that we saw that we're like, wait, that's kind of weird. And sure enough it is. Okay, which means we have to build a bridge, which is unfortunate. Because bridges cost a pretty good amount of money. Oh, well, I can't. Oh, I don't have enough money anymore. Alright, we're playing the money game again. Alright, well then maybe while we have too little money to actually build any tracks, but maybe enough to do some more digging. Man, okay, this is crazy. This is nuts to me. I can't. That little bit of digging cost me $2,000. Come on, this is ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, I think this is ridiculous. That the digging should not cost that much. So there's no way we're making the 1874 deadline. So we might as well draw this out a little bit. Get 4 out of the 5 medals. I would have liked to get all of them, but you know, it is what it is. We can't do anything about it at this point. We tried our best, which is all we can really ask for. We are definitely not taking out a loan, and 27. We may not. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna take a while, actually. I wonder if finding the gold nugget will give us a bunch of money. We probably should spend our money trying to dig for the gold nugget here once this train gets back, because I'm guessing that maybe we'll get a little bit of money from it. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm actually enjoying this game so much that I am not paying attention to the time. We're gonna go digging for golden nuggets and hopefully making it out of the hole in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip side.